All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to the live stream. Today is 22nd of February and 2026. So let's just get started. So can you guys hear me clearly? Sound check. 1 2 3 1 2 3. Sound check. Okay. So looking at daily time frame, actually daily candle just like nothing. Daily candle just like what the hell, this is like daily. So daily just having this resistance area, and this is the support we are having, the wick to the upside and to the downside. Look at the rejection from this area and continuously pushing to the upside. All right, move 4,000, like 4,780 pips. Wow. Jump from daily time frame to h4. H4 just like created a support area. This kind of just creating a wick, continuously pushing upside, might be retest this high. For that, just like need to flip from h4 to h1. Wow, h1 just like don't have a bottom wick here, and break and close above, not above but right on the resistance area. Just like need to jump from h1 to m30 just like closed in a bullish form, but it's just like a fourth h4 m30 can just like close above this resistance area. But even a 30-minute candle just like having this much 400 pip, and a 30-minute candle having like a 400 pip. So just like need to look at the sneak peek of 15-minute time frame. 50-minute we are just like having a support. This was another resistance we are having here. And now if I can see, this can just like break and close above the resistance area. Previous h4 just like don't have a bottom wick, so higher probability that this could be continuously pushing upside. And now with the volume, we just like heading towards the opening of NY session. Like I can see the clean traffic on the left hand side of more than 600 pips, man. Should I look at for 5 minute time frame? Oh man, even on the 5 minute time frame, it's like having a 400 pip free clean traffic. Let's see. So if I'm just wanted to execute somewhere here and wanted to place my stop loss below, it's like 180 pip stop loss. 180 pip stop loss. Should I go with 2.5 lot on this $5,000 account? 2.5 lot and blow it? I think so. Sticking with 1 to 2% or maximum 2.5% risk of this capital, that makes sense. And if I just like wanted to stick with the 2% risk of my capital, I just like need to lower the load size. But things will never going to be going to be work in the same way. Like in this way, I just like need to manage the risk with by adopting bigger stop losses, by adopting bigger take profit as well. So for that, I think so. I just like need to lower the load size. I'm just like going to be. I just like need to implement my total like a risk like of 1%, 2% on a single trade. That makes sense, and I could manage it while looking at the way candle just like moving there. Rather than that, I can't do anything about it. So this is the only situation I can adopt this kind of market, which is like giving me a bigger stop losses and bigger take profit as well. So just like need to lower the lot size and think, so we just like going to be get the same results. The risk management will remain same, the take profit will be remain same. So let's see how it works out. I just like I was just like testing out with these small lot sizes on this account, 0.5, 0.1, 0.25, and look at the losses and the profit with 0.1. It just like give me 277 loss, and with 0.25 within few seconds like grab like more than $400. It's insane. So I just like realized that just like need to lower the load size. That is the only solution. So yes, ready to get some education stuff. Thank you so much for brother. Okay, let's see. मेरे ओसी में MT5 ही नहीं चल रहा, मतलब पिछले 3 4 दिन चला और आज चार्ट ही नहीं. I don't know what is wrong with your OC. What is this OC? So just like go and watch some videos on YouTube. Assalamu alaikum sir. Wa alaikum assalam. Good evening. Good evening. Can you give us a quick breakdown of your trades? Which one? This one? Yeah, actually, it's to be honest. You know what? I just like took a sell here. I remember. Yeah, I took a sell here because it's just like totally depending on structure of H1. The candle just like rejected with a long rejection. Didn't have a bottom wick. This candle just like closed in a bearish form. The session trend was just like bearish one. Next candle didn't create a wick and break the low, and I executed. And I executed because it just like broke the low very quickly, and that was totally a mistaken trade because the candle just like did not create a wick. I just like go with the low lows, and then I realized that even with a minor retracement, it just like move 250 pips against me. So I just like closed it, and then I just like watching that one, and then now it just like created a wick and break this impulse entry on a H1 time frame. And even I just like testing it out, and even with this minor move, it just like give me like more than 200 pips. I was just like surprised, close the chart quickly, and understand that there is no way to use bigger lot size on this account or any account. Just like use 50% of the lot size, I would say, which I was just like using before. That is the only solution to adopt this kind of market. So right now I'm just like having this support area, because if a candle is just like going to break and close below this support area, there's a probability we could continuously pushing to a downside. And this candle just like still open, and 30 minutes just like already printed one, two, three, four candles here. You know what, if this candle just like going to be close with a minor bearish one, the next candle created away can break above this side. This could be a very beautiful entry with the opening of NY session. So let's see what we just like gonna get there. 200 pips profit with the initial lot or reduce. I increase the lot size. Didn't even that is the thing. I have just like that. I increase the loads, and I was just like looking at with 0.25 by holding just like few minutes, like 15 minutes at least. I could grab like 14 to $1,500 there. So damn, it's just like crazy to be honest. Yeah, man, very crazy. It's like I just like recover this loss and standing with a minor profit. This profit, it just like take it as a $13. It's a $138, but take it as a $13. The way market's like moving, because this is the normal stop loss I'm going to be get on any candle. So looking at this one, actually, you know what, on a time frame of H1, this candle just like almost have no bottoming, but it's still closed at the resistance area. So I would like to wait for the candle to be closed. I would like to see a candle to be closed, and then we'll see if I can give my trade a chance. If I'm just like going to be get bigger stop loss, I just like need only option with me to lower the load size. That is the only way. So today I miss a trade because of calculating load size. Wow. Yeah, it happens. It will happen. It will take time to like accept this kind of market, to be honest. It's just like totally change its shape. I just like been in this industry from 5 years. I just like didn't saw this kind of volatility ever. I didn't saw 15-minute candle just like moving like 200, 300, 400, 500 people, or 1,000 people actually. I didn't ever saw it in my history. So, hey, Kareem, just like don't send me the private message. This is my first time hopping on the on this live stream. Oh, welcome, welcome. But you just like need to text here. Okay, so what is this? 0.01 lot size, the only way someone can trade if have 7.5k to minute funding. Oh yeah, but 0.02 we also make sense. Walaikum salam. By Dominion markets में trade close under 60 second ये rule, तो हम scalper को खा जाएगा क्यों भाई? Within seconds, there's most probability you just like need to hold trades like more than a minute. Yeah, but in this kind of scenario, yeah, it could be, but it's something for those who just like closing their trade within minutes actually. So why they just like implement this rule? Because there are few people who just like using robots, and if you are using some any ea or any robot, so the bot could like do scalp like within few seconds. So that's why they just like need to be implement this rule on a pro form. And you know what, every pro form, even if you are going with the ftmo, you're just like going to be get the same rule there, 1 minute rule. Every pro from having 1 minute rule. It's a easy way to get out from these robotic things. What about the asthma scammer? I don't know what happened with asthma scammer. Yeah, bro, that two candles are support. Which one? This one? Yeah. When a red candle just like close beside a green candle, you just like got your support. You got your resistance. Once a green candle close beside a red candle, you just like got your support. That's it. Keep your things simple. Oh man, what is this? Where's the volume actually? I actually do not want it to take a buy or sell before opening of NY, to be honest. You know what? I would like to see a candle to be closed before opening of NY sessions would give me some probability, because 50-minute even just like retraced, create a support, create a resistance, broke above the resistance, pushing upside. But still 30-minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is a fifth candle of a 30-minute time frame. So I just like wanted to see how this candle is like going to be closed right now. You know what, if there's like a volume and this candle just like close above this resistance area, then there is no business of this candle to react in the way like from 15 minutes. It's still standing below the previous candle high. See this one. So just like waiting here, man. Might be broke above the high in the last few minutes, but I can't do anything about it. I just like need a proper structure to be formed. Till that, I just like need to take a sip of my green tea. Wow, man, it just like shoot up now in the last few minutes. So look at this one. Even if you just like going for this wick on the left hand side, the wick is just like only having like 100 pip range in it. Hmm. So yeah, uh, your volume is very low. Please increase your volume. I was just like speaking in a lower tone actually. There are two candles are support, but our resistance too is it? Yeah, this is the resistance is support. If you just like don't understand this thing, just like go with babypips.com. So learn the basics first. आजकल तो मार्केट एसएल और टीपी बहुत जल्द हिट कर दिया देती है, तो 60 सेकंड के अंदर अब उसका क्या करे बंदा. Oh, but it's just like not gonna be work out in the same if the market just like not going back to the into a normal condition. So definitely they just like need to bring some new rules. Definitely. Who knows, that might be it will just like react in the way like for 2 days, 3 days, or a week, and then market just like calm down again. But if we just like keep moving in this way, then definitely we're just like gonna adopt things how it's just like moving there, and then just like need to bring some new rules. I don't know about the owners of the company what they are thinking about these conditions, but they have to do something. So could you explain when you should buy after candle close, comparing to waiting for a break of the previous candle sometime when there's like a volume? So I could go with the candle which is like break above all the rejections on the left hand side. So it could be an impulse entry. And sometime if there's like a lot of rejection, I just like need to wait for the candle to be closed. So that become like a confirmation candle to me. So this candle just like closed, but just like don't have a upper wick right now. Man, it's just like pushing to the upside. The next target could be somewhere here. Oh man, just like not stopping anywhere. just like not stopping anywhere. Look at this one. So let's see. The trend is just like clearly in a bullish form right now. Oh man, so if I just like executed somewhere here, I might be in like 300 pips profit, but who knows that? It will take time to adopt this kind of market because it's like a first time for everyone. No upper wick, so I am out. Yeah, so no upper wick exactly. Like it will react in the same way, like a 50% probability. So let's see, man, just like pushing to the upside. I think so. It's just like respecting the higher time frame of H1, which just like close with no bottom, almost like little to no wick to the downside, showing strong bullish momentum and already have a proper structure here. So probability it could fill this wick on the left hand side. But let's see, man. Just like continuously pushing upside right now. Why you did not take buys? There were just like 1 minute or 2 minute left, 1.5 minute left for the 50-minute candle to be closed, and before that, market candle just like did not even breaking above the previous candle high, not showing me the volume. And the last minute is if it's just like breaking above the high, doesn't make sense for me to take a buy there. It could be reject and continuously pushing to the downside. And now, if I just like wanted to take a buy with another candle, it just like already like move far away from the resistance area. So and also just like don't have a upper wick, and also there's just like how much time left for the opening of NY session. There's just like 12 minutes left for the opening of NY session. So I just if I just like miss the move, doesn't matter. I will just like wait for something to be appeared on the chart which actually I wanted to see on the chart. I'm not gonna take forcefully trades during these days, to be honest. I will just like become more relaxed. I just like do chill things only. Why need to fight with this kind of, why just like it's not gonna go anywhere. This like forex just like not going anywhere. It will be here until you die, to be honest, because the economies are just like depending here. So let's see. Okay, so what's the bias are simply right now just like bullish one. If I just like wanted to take a sell only makes sense if you're just like going to break and close below this support area. That only makes sense for the sells. Rather than that, buys are just like wanted to take a buy. So if I can just like come down, reject from this area, create some support, so there's a probability I can give my trade a chance to take a buy actually. And there's just like 12 minutes left for the opening of NY session. Yeah, it's just like NY session. So, so do you think market will remain like this forever? I don't know. I just like need to discuss with Mr. Trump. Might be he just like going to be tell me something about it. If it's just like going to be remain in the same way, you know what? Believe me, I am gonna make bunch of money, to be honest, even with a lower load size. If the market will remain same in the same condition, because this wild volume at the end will be beneficial for me. I always work with the volume. I love the volume when there's like a volume in the market. If I'm just like getting bigger losses there, I also going to be get bigger profits. Believe me. So look at this one. The candle just like don't have an upper wick. And look at the reaction of the next candle. The candle just like don't have upper wick. So yeah. So this is how we just like secure our money actually. The previous candle had a long wick, right, sir? Which one? This one? Yeah, but it's just like not breaking above the higher time frame, just like respecting and giving some kind of probability and showing some potential to go upside, but lower time frame just like not respecting that. So still just like there 11 minutes left for the candle to be closed, and this candle just like pushing to the downside. And if this candle just like somehow going to be closed in a bearish form with a long rejection, close somewhere here, the next candle create a wick, break the low. This could be execution by depending on the volume of NY. Stop loss could be somewhere here, might be bigger one, but with a small lot size we could be a part of this one. So this makes sense actually for me. Clean traffic, tradable range, volume of NY, it could be happen, but who knows that. So just like need to wait for the candle to be closed. It's like very important. It's like very important. I think so. If we're just like going to break above now, I think soon we're just like going to be get a structure here. If this can going to be close in a bearish form, so break and close above this area, that makes sense for the buys. This one. Oh man, probabilities still there. So what is your plan? You say you will make a lot of money. Just like trading, just like adopting the market, actually showing volume. That's a plan to adopt the market. Yeah, adopt the market, load the load size, and ride the volatility. We all wanted a high volatility, and we got it. Yeah, definitely. Just need some time to adopt the market, load the load size, find the numbers, and then start printing. Exactly, pure plan. So there's just like more than 80 people just like watching on YouTube, and YouTube I'm having just like 17 likes. Don't like this way. I don't like the way you just like do this thing with me. Getting free education, everyone just like getting scared with the market, and we're just like doing live stream and playing with the market to understand in a better way to just like provide you guys a proper education here, how you can fight with these kind of markets. Okay, so in a YouTube short, I hear that Asian session creates the daily range, London session test and grabs liquidity, and NY session makes the move. Do you think there is any truth to that? You just like asking me about someone other YouTube channel. I don't know what are their perspective. Everyone's like making money with their own perspective. I don't have any idea about that one. So yeah, man, look at this one. It should have to be create some kind of a resistance here. If it could break above the high, then we just like gonna lose this resistance area. Then I just like need to remove this resistance. So there is just like 7 minutes left for this candle to be closed. Just like 7 minutes left. Looking at 30 minutes, rejecting with a long rejection wave, catch one, just like going to be closed with small body. This is some kind of thing I just like need to worried about. I think candle market just like open with the gap today. Yeah, it just like open with the gap from where. Damn, it just like open with the gap. Oh, it just like open with the gap of 800 pips. Sir, you didn't open a buy position when market came down at 5,000. You told us about. No, I didn't. Do you think I was expecting that move to come down at 5,000? I was definitely not expecting that. The way it just like crashing, it could crash easily your capital. I just like don't want it to play with the fire. If it's just like moving in like a snail in a normal way, in a normal conditions, so then I could think about that. But now you guys can easily see how market is like reacted there. So 7 minutes left for this candle to be closed. You know what? It will be very grateful if the candle just like going to be closed somehow like this, and I'm just like going to be entering the opening of NY. These are the 2 weeks I'm just like worried about, but I just like need to depend on the volume here. Okay, let's see if it could print this kind of structure, or if it could print somehow this kind of structure like this also makes sense. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Just like need to wait 5 more minutes to to get a structure there. I simply trade in 1 minute chart today and made $300 profit, but I lost 150 and stopped when I saw market is too volatile. I was literally gonna blow my account. Yes, don't go with the 1 minute time frame. It could like create some kind of chaos in yourself, in your personality as well, because 1 minute could move anywhere. So stick with the 50 minute, 30 minute, but just like lower the load size. That is the only solution. Just like don't try to change your strategy. Don't try to chase the market. Relax, relax, man. प्रिंस साहब ध्यान करें ज़रा प्रिंस से फिर आपने स्लेव बन जाना है। Uh, so I think it's time to switch to US 100. Gold is nearly following any strategy and has become too risky. Nothing is risky if you just like use a calculated risk. There's nothing risky there then. No need to worry about. I love this thing. It's just like showing volume. I love it. If I'm losing more, I'm just like gonna make more. So now higher probability become more higher probability. How can I download a drawing program on my drawing program and you are asking me here on my channel? Okay, man, we just like fucking running a financial market right now. So you just like asking me how I can like download a drawing program. Wow. So hi, hello, hello, elbow, elbow. So bro, pre New York versus New York Open, which time had volume and which time you trade? Both are having volume, but I never trade like pre New York mostly. I just like love the volume of New York or NYSE. So just like pushing to a downside. 3 minutes left for this candle to be closed. 3 minutes left for this candle to be closed. Look at the 30 minutes, just like losing the volume. 30 minutes just like losing the volume here. If it's just like losing the volume, it will be great if this 30-minute could break and close below this support area. And there's just like 2 minutes left for this candle to be closed. If it's just like going to be closed within this range, then I would like to see some kind of a breakout structure. Then this range will become like a consolidation area for me, and then break above this high, give me a confirmation candle. So I will go for the buys and break and blow below this low. With the confirmation, I can go for the sells. Let's see. So yeah, does this look like Apple support? Elbow, whose name is this? Someone just like in our Zoom. So what app you are using to draw? Oh, actually, it's a function of Zoom. Actually, it's a built-in function of Zoom. Man, I'm just like feeling cold here. Actually, today I just like feeling cold here. So there's just like 2 minutes left for this candle to be closed, and let me wear my jacket. Just like feeling cold. Okay. Wow. Again, in the last minute, it's just like reject from this area and going to be closing the bearish form. Okay. We just like got over resistance. Ooh. What is this? Like a 140 pip spike. 140 pip spike in a second. Yeah. Let's see. Just like need to wait. Someone just like wanted to play with the fire. Do let me know. I will suggest you to go with gold. 30 minutes is like breaking the low of the previous 30 minutes, just like don't have a upper wick pushing to the downside. But I just like cannot fall myself for this one. Like just like need to be relaxed. Activate sell stops now. Ooh, man, look at this NY session. Like opening of NY. Damn. First experience with the NY open with this kind of structure. 500 pip. I think we should end the stream. That's the solution. So just like waiting, relax, nothing happened. Just like take it like market just like move 20 pips, 30 pips to the downside. Take it as a 20, 30 pips. All right. Just assume that it's a 20, 30 pips only. Just relax. Wait for the candle to be closed. If this 50-minute candle going to be closed below the support area, next candle create a wicket, break the low, I will go for the sales. But impulse entry right now, I'm not interested. I feel just like continuously pushing downside, I will let it go. Where I could find like the candle just like don't have a upper wick, man. H4 just like wow, man. Ooh, wow. What a rejection. Good evening with 500 pips within few seconds. Someone just like activated with the sell stops as well. Sleeping mode on. Yeah. What is happening with gold? Why so much bigger moves? One candle is like 500 pips. Actually, last day I just like discussed with Trump and he just like told me you just like need to adopt this market. So I can't do anything about it. But he just like told me just like give me the direction that just like used to these things. Now you just like gonna see see these kind of things happening for a long time. Let's see. Might be he can be live with me because we are not good friends actually. He can be trapped. Oh man, wow. Damn, impulse entry could be. But you know what? You know what? Still I believe just like need to wait for the candle to be close. Within 2 minutes, within 2 minutes, it moved 700 pips. If someone just like wanted to take a buy, here is your drawdown. 700 pips. Even with 0.01 load, who just like using 0.01 load, there might be a drawdown of $70. Oh man, very, very, very dangerous. Human dangerous. So, but still, I'm just like not gonna chase these things. I will adopt it. I will definitely adopt it. But for that, I just like need my structure to be formed on the charts. And if I'm just like going to be get my proper structure on the charts, then the only solution I told you that load the I'm just like gonna load the load size and we'll execute. That's it. Right now, impulse entry on a Monday, like if you guys remember, we mostly try to avoid impulse entry on Mondays. So it doesn't matter if it just like went down. I will take it as 30, 40 pip more because I just like need to read the candles only. The things will remain same. Still, I just like need to read the candles. Nothing gonna change. So what does this happen? Okay, it's just like rejecting. Wow. So, so reason for not impulse entry after wick, where you can see like a impulse entry where the candle even did not even created a upper wick, went down with the opening of NY without giving me any kind of confirmation. You know what? If the market just like not moving in this kind of shape, even it's just like moving in the normal way, Still I'm not gonna take a sell here. Still I'm not gonna take a sell. I just like need to stick with my things. But things are just like not just like going to be like useless or it will remain same. I just like need to adjust like with the calculation of the load size only. That's it. So even I'm just like going to execute like for sales or buy somewhere here. So with the 0.05 load, it could become like a more than $300 loss. More than 300. No confirmation, no entry exactly. So what's your plan if the candle close below the support for 762? For 762, we'll see how it's just like going to be close. If it's just like going to be close with a long rejection wick, then there's another no entry for me. I would like to see it to give me some kind of a confirmation. You know what? It will be better if it's just like going to be close in a bearish form. That will be great. But what I will do after that, if I just like wanted to take a sell, I would like to see a candle to be close somehow in a bullish form below this area. And then if the next candle just like going to be create a wick and break the low, then this would be my part of a trade. Not here, not here, not here. Make sense? Okay. भाई वॉल्यूम टुडे इंक्रीज करें. वॉल्यूम का इशू है यार. Someone having issue with my volume. So feels like gold is out of control totally. Yeah, man. uh, Omar Sohail changed his name. Omar Sohail changed his name. Oh, he become like Numan trader. No, he's just like not Omar Sohail. काम आ रहा है ऑडियो तो यार अपना वो हेडफोन का वो करो यार. हाई करो उसका वॉल्यूम. सो oh his real name is Omar Sale. You are interested in him actually. You can text him if you like him. Damn. People just like even looking at in my the people who just like sitting here. Or else just like leave it. So look at the rejection now. Look at the rejection and look at the messages I'm just like getting here. Wow, someone just like send me a bunch of messages together. Okay, let me see. What is this, man? Okay, what is this? जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम. मैं ना अभी स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ. तो आपको जो भी बेहतर लगता है ना वो आप ये रख लीजिएगा. मैं आ जाऊँगा जैसे स्ट्रीम खत्म होती है. मैं आपको कॉल बैक करता हूँ. So yeah, man, big rejection. So someone just like want you to take a sell now. Are you thinking about to take a sell? You know what? If this candle is like rejected with a long rejection again going to break above its own high, there's a probability it could continuously pushing upside. Let's see. Let's see. I'm just like going to wait for this 50-minute candle to be closed. Big rejection. Cass, do you know when gold is going back to normal? Another one, man. Another one. We just like got another one. So Prince Sharma will gonna tell you when gold just like going to be normalized. He's just like very interested in his screen right now, watching something, looking for some opportunity, ready to take a buy here actually. He will tell you when gold just like going to be normalized. But rather than that, I will say wait and watch. I'm just like looking for this candle. Might be just like going to be create a weekend pushing to downside. It's like very important right now to wait for this candle to be closed, to be honest. Might be this candle just like bringing some kind of opportunity for me. Definitely. If it's just like going to break and close above this resistance area, higher probability it's gonna continuously pushing upside. So just like 5 minutes left for the 50-minute candle to be closed, and we are sitting with the NY session. Might be just like grabbing the liquidity here. If I just like start rejecting from this area with a long rejection and going to be closed within the range, and if a single candle going to break above and close above this area, this is the range another one we are having with us. So the only solution to anticipate into this kind of movements, just like lower the load size. Just lower the load size. Is the market going to be settled down or will remain this way? I mean, you can't trade on low equity count. Why? Just like go with 0.01. Sir, what do you think about being a break-even trader for last 2 3 months? Any suggestion you would add for help till right now, current situation? I can give you an advice in this current situation. Just like wait, and before we just like having a lot of solution, but right now just like need to wait. Look at this one. Might be just like going to be create a week and pushing to downside. So I'm not gonna execute as just like going to break above its high. I would like to see this candle to be close above the resistance, so then I can give my trade a chance. But man, it's hilarious what's just like going on here. Look at this one. The candle just like break the low. If it's just like going to break above its own high, it could continuously pushing upside. I knew that rule and that is our structure. But in this situation, I would like to wait for this 50-minute candle to be closed. I would like to see this 50-minute candle to be closed. Yeah, look at the rejection, man. Look at the rejection. So might be just like grabbing the liquidity. Now it will continuously going towards to the upside. Okay. 0.01, then no manage risk like close 50% definitely. There's only option you can manage the risk like tore your 0.01 position into two position like tore your PC into two pieces. That is the only solution. Rather than that, there's like nothing you can do with 0.01. So brother, any good news for gold? Good news. If it's just like going upside, we make money. That will be good news. If it's just like come down, we're going to make money. That will be good news only. Rather than that, nothing good for the tail right now. Nothing for good, and nothing good for the gold until they just like going to be get their new Fed there. I was just like reading the history of Mr. New Fed. The name was like Wash something like that. So he was a part of 2008 crisis, the pandemic crisis when the bank just like got corrupted. So he was a part of that tenure, I think so. He was a Fed that time. So and I was just like reading his history in his tenure from 2006 to 2011. You know what? Gold just like surged more than 150 to 200% because he was just like very interested in decreasing the interest rates. So this is something they just like adopting from Japan sometimes just like devalue their currency. I don't know how they just like work out for them, but it's some kind of a rule they are having with them. So it's just like reacting in the same way. I think so. He just like going to be decrease the interest rate. Inflation might be get high, getting high, and gold will start pushing to the upside. And I think so. Just like going to be choose on a May something like that because Mr. Paul just like going to be expired on May. So then might be, but it's not confirmed. But we'll see. I think Kevin Walsh better than Paul. That's why they just like bringing him. They also feel that he's just like better than Paul. Japan has a negative interest rate. Okay. Wow, man. Negative interest rate. It's something different. Is it okay to use the 5 minute time frame since candles are moving then 100 pips? Just let's stick with the 50-minute time frame. Lower the load size. Yeah, it's just like I think so. They're just like going to follow up Japan. I think so. They're just like going to be decrease the interest rate as well. So as much as they're just like dumping the interest rate, they are going to be dump their USD. And I think so. It's some kind of a business they are just like building. They're just like following up Japan structure actually. I just like hear that. I have no confirmation with that and not have enough experience with me with about the fundamentals. But this is something like basic. I would say I just like hear from someone who just like understand these things. So Baijan is gold continues going same as same like is it if it so how we will manage our stop loss lower the load size. So see this one is just like come up to create a wick and then again close back into the range. And now the size of this can is just like bigger than the previous one. So if I just like wanted to take an impulse entry, this is where I'm just like going to be execute. Stop loss will be 200 pips. 200 pips with 0.05 could be $100. Am I right? Am I right? $100, $110, and that could be like 2% of my capital. Am I right? Okay. So let's see. But for that, it just should have to be break and close above this area for the continuation. But if this candle is like going to be closed somehow in a bearish form, like a candle just like going to be create a wick, break and close below this support area. So this is a wick fill structure we just like going to be face. But let's see. The candle is just like still open, and we are entering into a opening of NY. So let's see. Wick fill for wick fill, you just like need to go through with the proper educational content in the hoop. Wick fill could be if a candle just like going to be close below this support area in a bearish form. So there's a probability next candle going to be create a wick and going to fill this wick, because wick actually represent the range of the market. And if there's like a volume, there is a probability it could go for the wick fill structure. And if there's like a lot of volume, it could be break this week and will continuously pushing downside, but who knows that. For that, it's like very important to see how this candle just like going to be wrecked. The current candle, we are sitting in a NY session right now. So see this one, even it just like broke below this low, we just like sit relax, it just like come back and close back into the range. It's just like break above the high, didn't get any kind of chaos, didn't get into any kind of FOMO. Wait for the structure to be formed again, just like close within the range. So don't try to chase the market, let it come to you. Make sense? So Elsa, so you can. So weak fill after candle close or impulse after candle closure. So do you know when gold is normal position? No, I really don't know, and no one can even predict it. I was learned from you no impulse on Monday, and I hope you not execute impulse today. Impulse and entry actually totally connected with the volume actually. It's just like totally connected with the volume. If there's like a volume, I will never look at like we are sitting with on a Monday, something like that. If there's like a volume, but mostly Monday or Friday, like we just try to avoid impulse entry. So see, I just like didn't execute impulse entry here. It's a Monday. I didn't execute impulse entry here, and look what happened. It just like start flipping to the upside, reject and close back into the range. So it's mean it's bigger pressure just like take place by the buyers. Look at the rejection, the long rejection. Even just like pushing to the downside, I don't give a damn. I will let it go. I just like wanted to see some proper structure to be formed. Unless I cannot execute on any trade. And there's just like more than 130 people just like watching free live stream on a YouTube, and I'm having just 38 likes. I hate you guys. I really hate you. Who just like I'm just like talking about those who just like didn't like my stream. Yes, I just see your Zoom chat. Omar Sohail giving proof of Pakistani. But okay, it's his decision. Why you just like judging someone if he just like write down some message? This is the actually problem with the with everyone. Like if he just like if you feel that he's just like doing something like a Pakistani, you are the second Pakistani I can see there. So just like it's a normal thing. Take it easy. Finally, we can look for cells. Hitesh, waiting for this candle to be closed, buddy. Just like waiting for this candle to be closed, and then we'll think about it. And if this candle just like start rejecting again and going to be break above this side, then this is a position I can give my trade a chance for the buys. But right now, just like pushing to the downside. It's just like continuously pushing to the downside. Let's see. Oh man, it's like a bigger stop losses these days, man. Okay. If this candle close below support, then we go for sells. Yeah, we can go for sells, but it should be not close far away from this support area. Then we can't do anything about the sells. Can't do anything about the sells. You know what? What I was expecting? I was expecting something like a candle, we just like getting a wick and continuously pushing through down. It should be closed somehow like that. And next candle create a wick, break the low, so I can give my trade a chance to fill this wick. And even if I just like wanted to go with a wick fill structure, I'm just like not gonna wait for the complete wick to be filled. Might be I'm just like gonna close some position here or might be somewhere here, not more than that. Because if it just like rejected already from this area with a long rejection, with a strong rejection from this area, who knows that it gonna again reject from this area and will again continuously pushing through downside. So it's like very important right now to wait for the candle to be closed. It's like very important. You already fill 50% of the range on the left hand side. Forget about the pips, look at the range. 50% range already filled. I would like to see some structure to be formed. Wanted to take a sell, I would like to see a candle to be closed in a bullish form with a weak body. Next candle quit away can break or close below the support area. So that makes sense, to be honest. So yeah, I don't know, it's just these system lighting just like irritating my eyes. So let's see, just like waiting, man. It's really difficult to wait for our structure to be formed in this kind of market actually, but have to stick with the rules. If you just like don't want it to lose the money, man, oh man. Wow, look at this one again, rejected. It's just like rejected again. There is like 6 minutes left, six to 7 minutes left for this candle to be closed. It's just like rejecting again, man. Look at the 5 minute, 5 minute just like printing side by side. So nothing on a 5 minute even. It's like very important to see how the candle is like going to be closed. The way it just like start rejecting from this area. Look at this rejection, then this one, then this one. Yeah, let's see. Let's see, just like waiting. It's like very important to see how this candle just like going to be closed. Okay, so you know why gold behave like this? Okay, again, Mughal Saab, I really don't know. I took trade in 5 minute market structure. Oh, very nice. Where 5 minute? I can't see this one. Here you just like took us. Hmm. So let me see what's going on behind the scene on market at JI. Oh, look at this one. EU moves ban on Russian copper, platinum in new sanction. Bloomberg News, and they're just like telling me the gold should continuously pushing upside, but it's like pushing to the downside. US government, any further action taken by Russia will be considered an escalation and responded to accordingly. Wow, gold should continuously pushing upside. UK and Russia just like involving in some kind of sanction. Here's something we just like got from Trump. Trump launches 12 billion minerals. Let me show you from where I'm just like reading this thing. I'm just like not reading it with my own things. So yeah. Okay, look at this one. We are just like getting high impacted news here. New sanctions. Gold should continuously pushing upside. Might be that's why gold is like continuously pushing upside. Gold pushing upside. GC USD. Trump launches a gold GCU. It's a sign of future gold actually. Yeah. So it should continuously pushing upside. This is telling us. So why the Fed under wash may be too hawkish? Okay, these just like become stronger and gold just like become bearish one here. So why we just like clicking on this brain? Once you're just like going to be click on this brain, you're just like going to be get the impacts on the different pairs here. See this one, gold should be continuously pushing upside. So yeah, man, look at this one. They're just like having a intraday trading is like in a bullish form. Swing trade, they're just like giving a target of 5200. Oh man, they're just like also giving the pullback level of 4600. Wow, very nice. So let me see if I can watch any news here. All right. Uh, the US Venezuela oil export launches the US, the main individual destination of Venezuela. Hey man, I'm just like reading this one. If you just like watch something on the chart, do let me know. Don't just like take the opportunity lonely. So yeah, just like normal things, just like. But overall, they just like telling that today the sentiments are actually the bullish one. Gold plunges on hawkish, Fed watch speculation. Yeah. So let's see. Let's see, man. These days, you know what? I'm even not using my other capital account actually. I can't afford the loss there. All right. So here we go. So someone just like got a trade with by using a 5 minute time frame and grab like 200 pips there. Wow, amazing. So what's just like going on in a Napoleon? Should I wish flip on the Napoleon now these days? Yeah, it's still normal, like 30 pips, 40 pips. Wow, let's just like break down Napoleon. It's been a long time. Why not? Wow. Let me see. This is like a weekly, daily time frame. Daily, just like doing consolidation H4, H4, just like having a resistance area here. Let me remove this thing first. And I think so. This is the support, current support. We are going to be resistance and a support here. Okay. H4 just like doing consolidation. H1 having this resistance and a support here. And you know what? If you're just like going to break this low, it's having 50 pip range to the downside. But this current candle should have a upper week and then broke the low. So probability it could continuously pushing down. Then 50 pips range just like more than enough. So it's just like will be a safer than the gold actually right now. Oh, look at the BTC, man. It's like 77. This is keep pushing up. So it's just like not stopping anywhere. And yes, this is Nasdaq. This is and is it Nasdaq? It's just like doing consolidation here. Okay. All right. Look at this monthly candle of just like rejecting from this area. Okay, let's get back. So this 50-minute candle just like about to be closed in 1 minute. 30 minutes just like going to be closed in a bearish form, I think so. And right after 30 minutes, we just like going to be getting a closure candle of a H4 time frame actually. So it's about to be closed, and next can I create a week, but you can see I don't think so. I just like feel comfortable to take a sell here or here. Uh, I don't think so. How I can be a part of sell? I would like to see a candle should have to be create some kind of a support now. Like if it's just like going to be create some support, and then after creating a support, if a candle just like going to be create a weak break and close below the support area, so then I will think about to take a sell. Rather than that, if it's like going to break below this low and fill this range, I'm not gonna execute. Not interested. They're totally not interested. Okay, so Raja said that he is gonna make a course on what, and he's just like quickly delete the message, man. Wow, you delete the message? You get scared? Someone just like gets scared here. So 30 minutes just like close in a bearish form. H1 just like continuously pushing to the downside right now. So I can't see anything, to be honest. Right now I can't see any cells, something like that. The 5 minute actually having some structure. If I use 5 minute, yeah, can I use 5 minute? Am I forcing myself for the trade? This 5 minute, placing stop loss somewhere here. This one the rejection. This could be the range, but not interested. Not interested. I'm just like wanted to see some kind of a 15-minute time frame structure, at least 15-minute time frame. I can only lower the load size. That is a solution for me, but I stick with 15-minute time frame. Lunchtime, that will be a perfect idea. So Raja said he's going to launch strategy on 1 minute time frame. No, he just like didn't said that. He was just like making fun of that thing. Man, just like broke the low, went 100 pips. Oh, what should you do? What should or what could you be do? So I will let it down to create some kind of a support and then keep. You know what? If a candle just like going to be create some support here, so I'm gonna give my trade a chance to take a buy. That makes sense. But here, no buys, no sells for me. It's like need to remove the zones. It's getting bored now. Look at this person just like continuously trying to saying something and he just like deleted a message twice. Now you should have to be write down that message here. If you're not gonna write it down, then I'm just like gonna remove you. Like you remove your message. In the same way, I'm just like gonna remove you. Now just like write it down here. Other than gold, is any other pair to trade which behave like gold because its sign was not good for funded traders? I don't know. I'm just like gonna stick with the gold only. Now this is a time for to grab some opportunity. Why I just like need to look at something else? So the reason behind not looking for sales because the price had already moved down too much, right? Yeah, actually it's just like not even give me some kind of a weak field structure there. Like if I just like wanted to take a sell, I would like to see a candle. This one candle should have to be close somewhere somehow like here. So first target could be like I am just like going to fill this wick and might be I'm just like gonna close my complete position here or might be going to be close my 90% position here. But depending on the volume, it could continuously pushing down. So that was the only way if I'm just like gonna take some sells here. But if I just like didn't get those things which I actually wanted to see on the chart, so I just like avoid this thing. So next thing would be if I'm just like going to be get some kind of a support right on this support area, so I'm just like gonna give my trade a chance to retest the high. But if a candle just like continuously pushing to the downside, like even broke the support area, continuously pushing downside, and then I would like to see some candle to create some support and break the support, so go for the sales. Or if it's like retraced, give me some confirmation candle, then I go for the sales. So these are the scenarios actually I'm just like looking for. These are the only scenarios I'm just like looking for. Let's see. Sir, if we plan to invest in gold, when would be the best time and at which price level? Bars, I really don't know when you just like need to take a buy on gold. If it's just like talking about the physical gold, then I will say just like go ahead and buy it. If you are having a plan to hold it for like 5 years or 10 years, you know what? In 10 years, where you are just like living in this country, like even gold just like keep standing at the same price where you just like bought 10 years before. still you just like become like a profitable. How? Because that time you just like hit with the inflation and gold will again surge in that shape. So it's the safest investment in the physical gold, I would say. If someone is like having a plan to hold it for like 5 years or 10 years, 100% they just like not gonna lose their money. But plan should be for 5 years, 10 years. Like someone just like holding Bitcoin for 5 years, 10 years. So uh, what market structure and explained that already explained it. This is just hope. Cash gold is crazy. Crazy. Which hope? I'm not looking for any hope. I'm waiting for my structure to be formed. Which hope I'm talking about? If you delete me, then I'm gonna unsubscribe and unlike. What about that? Oh, let's do it. Just unsubscribe and unlike me. I'm just like gonna execute with the remove button. Here you go. Take care. Bye bye. Remember me in your prayers, as I'm just like gonna remember you with your blackmail message. So here you go. Take care. Tata. Bye bye. Now think about it. Take care. I don't need you. You don't need me. I also don't need you. Take care. Take care. So yeah, uh, should be minimum 100 तोला ओ भाई 100 तोला कहाँ से लेना 100 तोला 100 तोला तो बन गया आपका कोई ऑलमोस्ट 5 लाख और 5 into 10 50 50 50 into 5 crore almost I think so 5 crore 4 hour flip. Let me see. Oh, it's flipped. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if it's just like flipped. Wait for your structure to be appear. You can't do anything about it. And look at this one. It's like broke the low and still the stop loss is like very risky one. Very risky. Okay. People don't respect that they are getting free education and need to be humble instant that they are blackmailing you. Yeah, man. What I can do? Even I was just like making fun with him. I was just like kidding that I'm just like gonna remove him. If he just like not gonna tell me what he just like write down there twice. But wow, what a outcome I just like got from him. Uh, okay. So, oh man, just like waiting here, just waiting. You know what? I don't know why, but I think so. NYSC will definitely gonna bring something wild on the table. NYSC definitely gonna bring something wild on the table. The way just like pushing, the way just like behaving right now. Look at this H4 rejection. Look at this one. H1 continuously pushing to the downside, even broke the current support area as well. M30 running towards like another support. Let me see M15. Yeah, just like tapping to the support area right now. And below this area, we are having this thing to be worried about. But if a candle just like, you know what? If a candle reject from this area, from this rejection area, somehow in this shape, like reject from this area and close back into the range and give some kind of a confirmation candle, and then right on the support area, and then next candle create a wick and it's the opening of NYSC volume time. What a beautiful buy I can see if it happens. I'm just like visualize the things. Actually it's not confirmed, but if it happens, then these are the confirmation I just like wanted to see on the chart to take a buy. And for sells, For sales, I would like to see this candle to continuously pushing to the downside or create some kind of a support area and then break below that support area. That makes sense for the sales for me. Whether it's just like a pair here, whether it's just like a pair somewhere here, both will react in the same way. Let's see. We don't see the screen. Wow, really? You guys can't see my screen? Yeah, we can see it. Everyone just like can see it. Sad, you just like need to look at your system actually. Suggest me only one time frame for this level marking and trading your strategy 30 minute or what 50 minute. These days 50 minute. Okay, sir, if next candle close bullish, then we go for buys. Yes. If a candle is like close bullish with a strong healthy body, so buys make sense to be honest, because this is like you can see easily that the structure was just like continuously pushing upside. We just like continuously pushing upside, 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 and now we just like come back to retest this low. If a candle going to be close with a healthy body, then it makes sense to take a sell. Sorry, a healthy body, then it makes sense to take a buy. But if it is going to be close with a small, like a weak body in a bullish form, so next candle create a weak and break the low of that like a small weak bullish candle, so it will continuously pushing to the downside. So this is the area we just like need to look at how market just like going to be react to this one, and then using the, I would say, NYSE volume with the new H4, you might gonna get some money there. Wow, look at this one. Even from this area, just like move 500 pips. So bro, last hope is close the eyes and took buy or sell, and after 5 minutes open your eyes and will be surprised definitely. Do you think market is acting with the volatility of end of the year market, or is it only volume that has increased? It's just like a volume that has increased because we are having like some kind of a sanction news going on here and there around the other countries, but like among the other countries, I would say. So volatility just like going on. They just like wanted to get some medal, and every country just like wanted to get it. Like China want to get like a first position, but America telling them that I'm already sitting on the first position. You can't beat me. So they have to start fighting with each other. Then they also getting involved like Europe, Canada into it. So tariff situations, new Fed situation, pandemic crisis situation. So these all things just like running right now. So that's why gold just like reacting in insane moments. I decided to 10 pips in the 50-minute sell breakout and M30 engulfing resistance formed. Okay, with 4-hour bearish close, if we can find something for sells like impulse entry scenario, that would be pretty good plan for sales for me. What do you think, sir? I would like to see how market is like going to be react to this current area where it's just like standing right now. So if there's like a volume interface is like continuously pushing to a downside, so this candle should be close below this support area. But if it just like could not break this strong support area and sustain its pressure and give me some kind of a strong bullish candle there, so I'm just like gonna give my trade a chance for take a buys, just like waiting, just like closed. 30 minutes still open. H4 about to be closed. Yeah, man, you know what? It could be. I can see something. I can feel something. Okay, 15 more minutes. Just like 15 more minutes. Uh, what about my sell trade M15 breakout and M30 engulfing resistance? Which engulfing resistance, brother? I don't know what you're talking about. Just like need to send me the chart from where you just like took a sell. Just like can send me chart on my Instagram because on a YouTube you can't send it. So I think so on a uh, still bullish, man. Still holding his bullish pressure actually. Well, let's see. This current 50-minute time frame is like, it's like very important to see how this can just like going to be close in 14 to 13 minutes. And if I'm just like going to be see some kind of opportunity, then we'll try to give my trade a chance. You know what? Might be, might be if it start reject from this area. Till right now, unless it just like break and close below this support, I will just like continuously looking for the buys actually. You know what? Might be something like that which happened here. So if this kind of just like rejected with a long rejection and closed with a small body, somehow like that in a bearish form, and then next kind of create a wick, break above the high. On a 30-minute it will be looks like this, but on a 15-minute it might be look like this, like a strong support. This is something. Let's see. Still just like visualization, just imagination. I need confirmations there. Can't work with just like with the imagination. Just like give me 1 minute. सर व्हाट अबाउट इमरान खान? कुछ भी नहीं यार, मुझे कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं इसमें, किसी में भी नहीं है. All right. Oh man, I'm just like getting frustrated now. Just like waiting for the candle to be closed. H1 about to be closed. So I think so. Here could be a scenario. If this H1, let me just take this line to remind me that it was like a support of H1 as well. And this is the M30 from where it's just like rejecting. And this is something M15. We are having a rejection area. So I think so. If this current candle going to be close above this area, it's mean H4, H1 will be close within the range, and M30 might be close in the range, and with a long rejection with a small body. And this 50-minute might be having like a strong bullish candle. And then if the next candle created a wick and breaking above the high, that could be something giving me some kind of a confirmation to take a bias. So rather than that, if this candle is just like going to be close with a small body, long rejection, next candle created we can break this low. So probability we will continuously push it to down. So then it could be sells for me. So let's see. Let's see. What is this? Someone just like continuously texting me. Okay, okay. It's a late entry, but it makes sense, Mr. Uta Trading. I got your message on my Instagram, so I would say it's a late entry in the middle of the range. Could be risky one. Could be risky one. If it work out with the volume, so it's you just like become lucky, I would say. But could be risky one. So just like 6 7 minutes left for this candle to be closed. I think so. It's just like going to be wrecked in the same way. I think so. It's just like going to be wrecked in the same way, like with a long rejection, small body. Oh man, is it? Is it something going in the same way? Yeah, I think so. Last imagination, which I have just like done, it might be going to print here, but still, just like need to wait for this candle to be closed in 6 minutes. It's just like about to be closed. H1 just like start rejecting and might be going to be closed within the range. M30 rejecting from the support, body smaller than the rejection wick. M15 might be giving me some kind of a confirmation candle. Yeah, let's see now if I'm going to be get something here. Not gonna take more than 2.5 or 2% risk here. Not more than that. We'll see if it can retest this high or at least like middle of the range. So 6 more minutes and next 6 more minutes waiting might be going to be giving me some kind of a structure to be formed there. Oh, excuse me. Door. Normal. Okay, just like waiting here 5 more minutes. Just like 5 more minutes, and if the candle is just like going to be closed in the same shape how it is just like showing me right now. So with the next candle, if it create a wick, break above the high. So this is the time when I just like need to take some decision. Like if I wanted to take a buy, I would like to see this candle should be closed in a healthy body. Next candle create a wick and break its opening price. So I will execute on this stop loss somewhere here or might be below the current candle low, which is just like going to be created. And the second option, if it's just like going to be close with a long rejection and with a small body, and then I could go with the impulse entry, because it's mean that like right now I'm just like having both pairs for buys and sells, but I just like wanted to see some kind of opportunity there. So if this candle is just like going to be closed with long rejection with a small body, it's mean H1 just like close below the previous support area, H4 just like close in a bearish form, and M30 just like respected the previous support area, but M15 just like giving us some kind of a confirmation. So all time frame might be aligning with each other. So it's like very important to see how this 50-minute candle to be close, about to be close. And if this 50-minute candle is just like going to be close right on this line, right on this line, so again nothing. Yeah, just like waiting 4 more minutes, 4 more minutes. I can see some opportunity. I can feel it. Some money just like on a print or it's ready to be gone. I can feel it. I can feel it. So spread much high, bro? I don't think so. We're just like getting 1.8 pip spread only. I don't think so. Sir, since I saw you, I can't believe you 37 years old and you look under 30. Mashallah. Super amazing. Yeah, मसाले कुछ ऐसे खाते हैं हम यार, हम बड़े होते नहीं. Okay, someone just like came here to irritate me. Yes, Mr. Live streamer. Don't touch it. Come sit here. Just like come sit here. Okay. All right, man. Just like about to be closed in 2 minutes. Look at this one. I think so. It's just like going to be close with the indecision condition actually. Let's see. Look at this one. Who is someone just like watching you guys? Look at, he's just like totally interested right now in gold. Wanted to wanted to break down the chart actually. सर मुझे दे दो. मैं दे दूँ ना तो मेरे बच्चे तो मैं मार देंगे जान से. दो दो उन्होंने छोटे छोटे लेके पाले हैं. Almost like they are just like with me like from almost like from 1.5 years. You must have cat hair in every inch of your house. Yeah, even on my clothes in each and everywhere. So about this candle is just like about to be closed now. Yeah. So man, look at this one. Sometimes this thing also these kind of things that's just like also appear here like indecision. M30 rejected, H1 just like close within the range, M15. Okay, I would like to see this candle. The H1 just like close within the range. H4 just like also closed in a bearish form. So I would like to see a candle. Look at this one, H4. This is the resistance of H4. Good, continuously pushing upside, and H1 close right on the support area within the range. Plan just like working fine right now. M15 just like don't have a bottom wick right now. But you know what? I would like to see this candle to create a wick and break its own high so I can give my trade a chance. I don't want it to miss it, but I hate this thing, man. I would like to see this candle to create a wick. I think so. I just like need to go as a dynamic risk in this situation. But we'll wait. It break above the high in the first 1 minute to 2 minute. I would like to wait a candle to create a wick, and then if it's just like going to break above this high, this could be my execution stop loss would be somewhere here. So let's see. Okay, just like waiting here, man. On M5, even it just like break above this size, just like giving the some kind of a structure here. I would like to see a candle to create a wick. We'll see if it could if it sustain its bullish pressure. You know what? If it sustain its bullish pressure and didn't come down to create a wick, so we'll see if I can give my trade a chance by placing stop loss below the current candle low. Because if it will never come down and create a wick, then there's a probability it could continue pushing upside. So just like waiting, just like 2 minutes right now have been passed. I will wait 5 minutes actually. I will wait 5 minutes. So if a candle come down, created a wick, break above this high. So yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's just like pushing to the downside now. Okay, it's my structure actually there. Everything just like align with each other. Now I just like need my last confirmation there. Just last confirmation to take a buy. Come on. Yeah, sometime candle not creating a wick. I can see this one. So I'm just like looking at 5 minute as well. You know what? So if this candle going to break this high again, I might gonna give my trade a chance. But in this situation, I need to put my stop loss below the current situation. Now look at this one, it's like coming down. Might be going to be create a wick. Hmm, interesting. Come on, make a wick. I make a wish, just like create a wick. Okay, pushing downside. M30, H1. Great situation right now. It created a wick. Let's see if now it could break above this high. Rather than that, no buys. Now I think so. I'm just like going to be get like a 220 pip stop. You know what? In my journey, I was never ever think like that. Someday I'm just like going to be take a trade with 200 pip stop loss. I never ever think like that ever in my life. But it is whatever it is. Can't do anything. See this one? So it's just like come down and creating a wick now. So if it's just like going to break above this high, so the above the previous candle high, this could be my execution. This would be my stop loss. This is something I can give my trade a chance in this situation. Let's see. I'm just like getting ready actually. Just like created a wick. This is a beautiful thing. It created a wick. Now break above this high, man. Show me some volume, some curves. So sell on the 30-minute flip. Yeah, that also makes sense. Sell on somewhere here also makes sense. Somewhere here. If there's like a volume. But in this situation, cells actually, I just like need a lot of volume for the cells. One rejection, rejection, rejection. So I'm not comfortable with the cells right now, to be honest. I would like to take a buy. So now I have a plan with me how I can take a buy. This is something how I can take a buy. All right, come on, break above the previous candle high, and here we go. Okay, I hope so I never get slipped. Stop loss could be 4700. Ooh, psychological number. Rejection from the psychological number. Psychological number. What is this? Man, with 0.05, I'm gonna lose 2% almost. So let's see. Let's see. Closure for sales would make lot sense, sir. So you can go ahead, bro. We just like I'm not like forcing someone to take a buy or sell with me. It's my perspective, and I was just like wanted to do this thing actually. This is something I wanted to do. If it never worked out, I'm just like gonna lose the money. That's it. But I'm more comfortable with the buys now. Let's see. I think I'm just like gonna execute on this one. Use 0.01 lot if someone just like wanted to go with the buys. Here you go. I'm executed this buy now, expecting volume to continuously pushing to the upside. How I could manage the risk in this situation? It's a normal thing. I cannot manage risk in this situation. If it come down and break its own low, I will be out. That's it. I just like put my 2% risk here. Nothing I can do about it. I think so. I just like need to lower more lot size here. The way it's just like reacting. Okay, so now I need volume to do its work. Come on, come on. It's Monday. Candle just like don't have a bottom wick. There's a probability it should continuously pushing upside. How much pips is this? Oh man, from a 5,000 pips, can I grab 150, the same 101, something like that? Oh, let's see. Wow, look at this 5 minute. 40 pips. Rejecting. This 5 minute candle just like about to be sorry, about to be closed in 2 minutes. Oopsie, oopsie, toopsie. What are you doing? Keep pushing to the upside. I took the buy. Let's see stop loss previous week. Yeah, that is the only solution I'm having. I should have to be placed my stop loss below the current candle low. That's it. Using 75 pips in profit. Oh, wow, so much. I think so. You might be execute somewhere here. Yeah, look at this one. Start rejecting from this area again. 5 minute candle about to be closed in few seconds, and I would like to see it to close in a bullish form to continuously pushing upside. This is something I'm looking for, depending on the volume. Depending on the volume. Now it should be continuously pushing to the upside. Where is the volume? Okay, okay, okay. I man can't do anything. Wow, I was never ever think like that. That someday I will run like with 990 pips or 100 pips, like holding a trade with a negative 80, 800 pips, 80 pips or 90 pips. Oh, look at the rejection, not good sign. So H1 just like close with no bottom wick actually, and I just like need you to give me some signal to push to the upside now. I think so. It's just like not make sense. It should be continuously pushing upside. It should not be break its own low. If it's just like going to break its own low, I'll be out. I will be out. But this thing makes sense to me. H1 just like close within the support area. M30 just like rejected with a long rejection, we're having small body. M15 just like close with no bottom wick. So probability just like right now high in my in my what should I say, in my favor actually. So it should be worked out. I just like need to believe my structure actually. Wow, 100 pips going against me. Now I'm in profit. Wow, look at this one. Amazing volatility, amazing volume going on there. Come on, where is the volume? It should not be take this much time. What is this? 1 minute time frame should break above this high for the continuation. Mm. Volume going to White House, United States. Yeah. What is this, man? Second time, third time, it just like tap to this area. Should not be react like that. There is just like almost 2 minutes left for this 50-minute candle to be close. Just 2 minutes left. And in these 2 minutes, you know what? I would like to see this candle to be close in a strong bullish momentum. To be honest, I would like to see this candle to close with a strong, healthy body in this last 2 minutes. Yeah, it's just like pushing upside now again. Break above the high. Keep pushing upside. Come on. Give me some 150 pips. Like 100 pips, you just like went against me. Now go 100 pips at least in my favor. 70 pips. Right now, 70 pips. Come on. Come on, man. What are you doing? Keep pushing upside. You have no business to come down. You are my structure. I need you to have a good probability. Someone just like secure 140 pips. Ooh, I take some profit. Oh, 100 pips. Here I can close my 130, closing my 90% position. Bringing stop loss at break even like 101, something like that. Wow. Now I want it to continuously pushing upside. Come on. Come on, don't come back. Keep pushing upside. It just like went on. You know what? Why I just like closed my position? What was the reason to secure these 100 pips here? Like right on the top. The reason actually, there is just like 1 minute left for this 50-minute candle to be closed. There was just like 1 minute left for this 50-minute candle to be closed. So in the last minute, if it could not sustain its pressure and next candle could create a weekend continuously pushing down, no one knows that how deeper it could go. So that's why I just like secure my position, because there was like last 1 minute left for the 50-minute candle. Rather than that, you know what, I have a plan to hold it like until somewhere, at least somewhere here, like 47, 50, 60, something like that. So let's see. Still I'm in a position and already just like secure some money here. Yeah, man, I think it's just like gonna take me out from this break even. But at the end, I think it will continuously pushing upside. Just like to, oh man, come on, don't I hate this thing. I think so. Just like come down to take my break even only. Just like come down to take my break even only. Look at this one, man. What could I? Should I can I add one more position into it? Can I put some money on stake, like from my profits? Let me see. Let me see. Can I use a dynamic risk? If I lose this amount, I'm not gonna lose anything. Hmm. Interesting. It's just like getting interesting. 30, So hit my break even, didn't secure 80 pips. Oh man. Maybe people holding off due to the gold and silver reset manipulation. What is this? Beautiful patience. Yeah, man. We just like wait. This is the thing we are having with us. Just like wait for our turn. Never try to chase the market. It's going up now. My entry was on 47.10. Was a good entry, but early break even got me out from it. So if you just like hit with the break even and you just like executing on a trade like right on the moment, you might be in a FOMO. You might be on a FOMO. Manage it on 5 minute and got out at negative 90 pips. Oh, this candle did not break the low. I told you it's just like man, you know what? I wanted to hold this trade. Still, I believe it will continuously pushing upside, but I don't know how much long wicket just like going to be created. Might be just like come down to respect this low and take me out, and then will continuously pushing upside. Right now, I can see a bullish thing going to be happen here. Bullish, bullish, bullish. If someone just like not executed here, still right now didn't secure some position, you know what? Let me just like give you one advice. Let this candle to create some resistance, like let it close with a small bearish candle. If the next candle create a wick and break above this high, then you can give your trade a chance. This makes sense. But for that you just like need a candle to be closed. But I think so, yeah. Just like come down. I wanted to test it out something actually here from somewhere here. Hmm. At the end it will keep pushing upside, I think so. Oh man, just like waiting for this candle to be closed. Secure 120 pips. I will consider it 12 pips. Yes, it's a 12 pips. Definitely. It just like went 100 pips in our against us, and then it just like went 130 pips in our favor within few minutes. Within few minutes or seconds, I would say. So yeah, man, have to be adopt the market. It just like need to adopt the market. Yeah, still we just like won something, didn't lose anything actually. Wow, great. Even with a small lower size, I made 4% today on this. Damn, it's mean I can lose 4% as well easily, even 4 5%. Yeah. So manage it on 5 minute and go out at negative 190 pips. So M30 make good structure. Look at this one rejection right now. I can't see anything. You know what? If this M30, if it's just like going to be closed with a small body, long rejection, next can I create a wick and break below this low, it could be a beautiful sells as well. But wow, what a closure. What a closure. I would like to hold this trade if there's like no few minutes left for the candle to be closed. It went in the last few minutes, break above the high, showing volume. Then there's no business of this candle to come down to hit my break even. It should be continuously pushing upside. Why? Because we are having like a clean traffic on the left hand side. It should not be red light. See this one. This is I was just like talking about. No one knows that how the next 15-minute candle could create a deeper wick or could reject from this area. Very educational live stream for today. You guys just like learn proper patience. With a proper patience, when we just like executed on a trade with 101 something like that, 101, I would say 1 to 1 ratio something like that. So just like manage the risk and just like get out from the trade right on the point, right break even, and now just like start going against us. Man, look at this one. Okay, I just think if your load size is zero point 0.2 and you close 140 pips, like now, wow, man, then you should to go give away. No, it's just like normal for me. At least, yeah, even you know what, in the early morning, like during the Asian session, I was testing with 0.25. You were talking about 0.20. I'm testing on this account with 0.25. Look at this one with 0.25. Today, I have just like made $417. The same thing you were talking about. Or you just like already tested it out, man. And look at this test as well. Zero point 0.1 lot and lose like 270 pips there. So it's normal for me. It's okay. But it could be different if I'm just like going with 2.5 and 5 loads with these kind of things. Then it gonna be wild. Losing daily now $100, $200, $50, just like accept it as a normal drawdown or normal taking profit actually. Like someone just like said, it's like 12 pips for me. Yeah, makes sense. So 30-minute candle just like start flipping to the downside and 15 still open. So if this 15-minute candle now going to be close below this support area, I think so I should be take this current support area. This makes sense. This current support area. If I just like need to depend on the volume, someone just like wanted to take a sell here. So why not to take the current support area? Because even if the candle is like going to be close somewhere here, like below this area, still you are having rejection, still you are having these all things. But if you just like already have a plan to take a sell, and can just like break and close below the first one, like the first one support, the current support area, like here, some like something somehow like this one. So why not to go for the sells? Because you are taking sell here, you are taking sell here, you are taking sell here. In these all scenarios, you are totally depending on the volume actually. And if you have a plan and you just like wanted to go by depending on the volume only, so I would say why not to go from the top? Why not to execute here if I can close below this current support area? Because you are definitely totally depending on the volume. So in this way, you can get better stop loss, you can get a better risk management option with you, and that's it. Because you are doing something risky and you're just like depending on the volume there. Yeah, let me see. Stephen just like send me something here. Very nice, Stephen. Very nice. But I just like did not execute with the open. But dynamic risk totally makes sense for getting good money. If I really wanted to grab some money, it totally makes sense. Very nice trade. So this kind of just like about to be closed. Still, there are some kind of uh 6 minutes left for this candle to be closed. I think we need at least 5k for this market to actually manage risk while taking opportunity comfortability. I think so. If you're having like $1,000 and using 0.02 load to 0.01 load, that then you will still remain calm. And I will never recommend anyone who just like standing at the beginning stage or standing in the somehow like just like still in a learning process. I would suggest that go with a lower load size. Don't ever think about to go with 5k till right now until you just like at least you are standing at the break even. So yeah, I think so. I just need to head off. It's been like 2 hours, man. It's been like 2 hours. I'm just like continuously doing the stream. 2 hours in a waiting 2 hours and grab $60. If I'm just like doing some job in some random company like a basic salary, what could be the basic salary for 1 hour? Can anyone explain me in Canada, London, America, anywhere? What is the good 1 hour salary? 13 pound. 13 pound, 50 to 100. Someone just like getting more than you, man. Look at this one, 50 to 50 to 100. So 25 basics 1 hour, 25, 25. Okay, $50. Wow, how much I just like made by spending life with my own like times, adjusting things at my own, making $190 today. Let me see. Just by spending 2 hours with you and just like 30 minutes on the chart before 2.5 hours with like a small capital. So hey, where is the calculator? Hey, can someone just like can do something, some calculation for me? If I just like wanted to make $200, how much time I just like need to spend on the job? So where is the calculator? I'm just like opening the website. Oh, here it goes. So 200 divided by how much max? $17. So $17. So I just like need to work 12 hours almost to earn like an average. Oh man, 12 hours. I just like need to spend 12 hours or 11 hours to make like 200. Ooh. And I made it like in on my small capital, even with a small amount, I just like made it in 2.5 hours. So I secure my time so I can earn more with other things as well. And I did that. So it's mean I'm doing great actually. How do you control greed? By waiting patiently for our structure. Like see, executed, executed, went in our favor. Did you saw any kind of greediness in myself? I just like secure 90%, didn't close everything. I wanted to hold on this trade to be honest. But I knew that there's like a few minutes left for the candle to be closed. And in the last minute, if it's just like breaking up the high, I knew that there's a probability next candle could continuously pushing downside and I'll be out. And then I'm gonna lose this money. So that's why I just like secure this position and bring my stop loss at break even. Look at this one now. It just like went against me more than 400 pips. So here was my stop loss. So I can easily get out with my stop loss in this situation. Why not to get like become some cleverness showing like why not to show some cleverness or leave that greediness in ourselves and secure some position and leave the rest if we just like wanted to earn more. That's it. So if I just like become greedy, I never secure my position here, and right now I'm just like in a drawdown. You have to control it. Will you wait for 50-minute candle to close to give trade second chance? If I just like wanted to give my trade one more chance, you know what? This could be a resistance. Now the new resistance I'm just like going to be get here. This one. This is the new resistance I'm having here. And this candle we just like rejecting with a long rejection wick about to be closed. So the next I will wait for this candle to be closed. It's just like about to be closed in 1 minute. And the next candle creator we can break above this high. This is the probability I can give my trade a second chance. Do you want me to give my trade one more chance here? Why not to play with these $50 with more lower lot size? So still I can take $150 with me. What you guys think about it? Just few seconds left for the candle to be closed. Now the IM30 also going to be closed in a strong bullish candle. H1 30 M15. NYSE volume, yeah, this is something I'm also thinking about. NYSE volume will keep pushing it to the upside. Let's see how just like about to be closed in a few seconds. If I wanted to take a buy, I cannot take like a bigger risk here, to be honest. I will see. Come on, just 30 seconds left. Previous two times, you know what, previously two times I saw that. Twice, I just like saw it twice. With the opening of NYSE, gold just like crashed. But if this candle, the next candle create a week and break above this high, I think so it will continuously pushing upside. But if it could not break above the previous candle high, so it could be come down again. But I'm just like gonna test it out. Test it out. Ooh, damn! It's just like reacting the same way like how NYC just like did there. Breaking above this high makes sense. Let's make it more smaller, which I have just like close with the 90%. And one more thing, let's see with 0.01. Wow, look at this one. It's just like created a wick with 0.01. I'm going to be get $20 stop loss. 200 stop loss. Let's see. Let's make it more clear. So it created a wick. If it's just like going to break above this high, this should be continuously pushing up. So then there is no business of this current candle to come down and break the low. That's it. Let's see. Breaking above the high. No, wow, look at the rejection, man. It did not break above the high. Look at the rejection there. Look at the rejection. Not just like breaking above the high. Is it? Wow, man, again. It's twice. It happened twice. What is the probability? Third time it's just like gonna break above the high and will continuously pushing upside. I don't think so. It's just like flip totally. NYSC. You know what? What should be happen here? If I wanted to take a buy, you know what should be happen here? As this candle create a wick and break above this high, there is no business of this candle to come back and break its own low. There's no business of this candle should react in this way. Something big coming up, to be honest. Something big coming up, like with the still. This a third time it's just like coming up, man. Still something big coming up, might be a fall or might be to the upside. But the way just like reacting, NYSC getting wild. News at 10 a.m. News? Is it news? I think so. Let it if we just like break above this high. News. Let me see. I didn't knew that there's any kind of news. Oh, there is a news actually. PMI news. We are heading towards PMI news right after 30 minutes. Oh man. Should I give this market 10 $20? I don't think so. Look at this one. What you guys think about it? Uh, maybe Trump tweeting in Washington, waiting for news. Oh wow, it's breaking above the high now. Now just like break above the high. Probability could continuously pushing up. And big move coming up. Big move. It's just like gonna spike to the upside. Gonna spike now. Feel the ray, man. This is something beautiful. Wow, 130, 170. Never let anyone to execute. Look at this one. Impulse entry in trend will continuously pushing upside. NYSE volume gonna be wild. It definitely keep pushing upside. The way just like pushing the way just like showing volume, there is no business of this candle to come back. The way just like pushing the way just like showing volume, it should be keep pushing upside and fill this range. Yeah, man, it's like proper structure. You can see we were just like in a bearish trend, then it just like created a support, then it just like created a resistance, then it just like broke above the resistance. So now we are having clean traffic, tradable range, volume time, confirmation candle, impulse entry. Totally makes sense. Secure another 12 pips. I mean 120. Very nice. That's really such a nice guys. Wow. 0.01 close my trade and it started going up. Oh, why did you close your trade, man? If you just like executed, I think you just like executed early. Wow, look at the spike. See how NYC volume just like pushing it to the upside. Like wow, it's just like a very beautiful structure. The another call, just like very beautiful call, I would say. It will keep pushing upside. See, it's just like fill 50% of the range on the left hand side. 300 pips right now, just like running in your way. Another one just like got 130 pips in Zoom. Wow. 200 pips, someone just like secure 150 pips, 200 pips, just like normal in the chats. Someone caught 200 pips here. Wow. Very nice. I'm the one who just like makes less money today. Close everything. Someone just like close everything. Wow, very nice. It will keep pushing upside. I told you. What a rejection, man. What a volume. Caught 300 pips. Very nice. Very nice. Let me see this chart. Oh, look at this one. This is the perfect entry. Someone just like took here. Wow, made $300 more than me. He even didn't spend like 2 hours on the charts. So patience will always pay you off with a proper structure. This was your proper structure. See this one. Oh man, I told you this is something big coming up. Some big moves coming up. Look at this way. 400 pips right now. Look at this chat on a YouTube. 200 pips, 150 pips, man, 300 pips. Someone just like grabbed $30, 160 pips, 332 pips, got 150 pips and recover my $50. Wow. This is how education just like work for everyone. So do you guys like the stream of on YouTube? Really? Free education? You guys are making free money here? Yeah, I just like called it 3 times. Pushing upside, man. Something big I can see there. All right, so I'm just like heading off. I think so. I should have head off now. It's been like 2 hours. We're just like waiting for some opportunity to be appear. We just like grab two opportunity. One, manage the risk. Second one, still just like went in our favor and still continuously pushing in our direction. So I would say like the stream and tell your brother, sister, family members that just if you someone just like wanted to get a proper education with a proper content, with a proper patience, want to learn some discipline, some like a patience there. So join my live stream. We'll see you guys tomorrow 2:30 a.m. Eastern during the pre-London session time. Till that, be safe, be careful. Don't try to force yourself for the execution. Just like wait for the structure to be formed. Wait for your turn. Your turn. Don't get into FOMO. Structure will remain same. All you need to do it today. You guys just like a witness of this thing. You guys are the eyewitness of this thing. Structures are running in the same way. All you need to do just like load the load size, and you will be a part of that trade. Make sense? So wow, is still pushing upside. It will definitely feel this way. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Till that, be safe, be careful. God bless you. Thanks for having me. Bye bye.